Greetings, race fans, and welcome to the qualifying session of the Jack Frost Dirt Derby. First up, we have the fabulous Burnside Special. Yep, this old car still has it. And he is a proven champion. Up next is the Wrangler. Yeah, you can tell which driver this car is based on. It's a pretty good competitor here. And up next we have the King. Again, pretty obvious of which car it's based on. And it seems to be the king of stock car racing. And up next we have Smokey. Yeah, you can tell which one it's based on. And it's a pretty good car. And up next we have the Black Beast. Yeah, based on the Intimidator, aka Dale Sr. Up next we have Notoline Blues, the Gavel Grand Marshal that has never won a championship. Oh, at least here. And up next we have the Langolier, the car that puts on consistent top 5 finishes but never wins a race. And up next we have Big Orange. Yeah, the orange car that likes to go fast. And last but certainly not least, we have the Silver Fox. Yeah, this car looks pretty cool, and he did tune this car to perfection. But anyways, now that we've introduced our competitors, let the qualifying session begin. And the rules of qualifying are simple. Whoever has the fastest time gets the secret sound pole award. But anyways, let the qualifying session begin. And here goes the fabulous Burnside Special. Yeah, this car is really fast. Well, at least it was pretty fast back in the 1950s. But it's still pretty fast on the dirt tracks, though. And yeah, he seems to have a good run. The driver of the fabulous Burnside Special is looking pretty good, and he always knows how to put on a good show on the dirt tracks. Yeah, the fabulous Burnside Special is best suited for the dirt tracks. And it has really good acceleration there. There we go, he's up to the final corner, and he's now going to post his lap. Will he be able to pull off one of the best qualifying runs of dirt tracks? Well, let's find out. And he's up to the final stretch. Here he goes. And finish! He did it with a rather impressive 21.976. But anyways, on to the next one. And here goes the Wrangler. Yeah, it's one of the 2 cars based on Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s racing cars. And yeah, he is bad fast around the corners. Yeah, this was in the days before Dale Sr. was called the Intimidator. Because he was just racing around in a yellow car back in those days. Yeah, he seems to be doing pretty well, and the Bronco Moonhawk doesn't have very good gear ratios, but it does have excellent acceleration, which is vital for short tracks and dirt tracks as well. And here he goes. It's the final lap. Yeah, he's bad fast on the dirt tracks. Up to the final stretch, and finish! What an incredible run! He did an impressive 21.674. Here comes the King. Yeah, the King is pretty dominant in the stock car racing scene. Yeah, the driver of the King is one of the most famous racers in the Holiday Racing Championship. He has won more championships than you can possibly count. And yeah, he's looking fast, as usual. And here he goes. The second lap. Yeah, the Gabriel Barstow that he has been able to pull off a pretty fast run. Even with having less horsepower than the Blue Bucks that he'll be competing against. And here he goes. It's the final stretch. Can he make it? Can he be able to pull off an excellent run? Finish! That was an impressive 21.666. Up next is Smokey. And while this car lacks the aerodynamic prowess of the King, it still has plenty of power. And the driver of Smokey has been known to put power down pretty well. But will this qualifying run do it though? And yeah, Smokey and the Langolier are the same car, except the Langolier has an automatic transmission and Smokey has a manual. In fact, a much sportier manual. And yeah, driver Smokey is pretty fast. Although the car seems to be a bit tail happy, but that's to be expected. It's the final lap. Can the driver of Smokey be able to pull off a phenomenal run here? Well, let's find out. And oh man, he did it in 27.05, which puts him on pole. Up next is the Brock Beast. And the driver of this car, of course, likes to drive aggressively. He's not one to mess around with. And yeah, looking pretty fast. Does a pretty good job on the corners. But unlike the other cars, the Solead Wendover is front-wheel drive as opposed to being rear-wheel drive. So yeah, the Wendover is a bit different from the competitors, but it is more modern. And here he goes, final lap. Will he be able to pull off an excellent run? Only one way to find out. Here we go. It's the final stretch. And finish! Yeah, it's not as well as he hoped it would be. Up next is No Line Blues. Hopefully he'll be able to pull off a good run, unlike the Black Beast's 21.336. Yeah, so far so good. Looks promising. And just like the Black Beast, No Line Blues also has an automatic transmission. Here we go. Always consistent on the dirt tracks. The driver of No Line Blues always knows how to put on a good show. Here we go. And finish! He did it in a 21.439. Yeah, he could do better. Up next is the Langolier, aka the Gavel Blue Buck with an automatic transmission. Yeah, a bit of wheel spin here, but still manages to do pretty well. And yeah, it's the same car as Smokey. It even has the same engine. Yeah, second lap. So far, so good. Yeah, the officials are going to have an award with the engine. Well, with what engine the car is using. Because it seems to be pretty fast. And here we go. Yeah, it did it at 21.252. Up next is Big Orange. And here he goes. The driver of Big Orange is, well, he's not as aggressive as the driver of the Black Beast, but he's still pretty aggressive and often wrecks out opponents intentionally. And yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's especially great on dirt tracks. And here we go. Second lap in. So far, so good. It's the final lap, and it's now or nothing. Yeah, if the driver has the fastest time, then their time ends up on the leaderboard, and they got 2 chances to make the pole. And here we go! He did it in a 21.308. And last, but certainly not least, is the Silver Fox. Yeah, he's pretty slow off the line. Have a bit of mechanical failures right here. But once he gets going, he's pretty fast. Yeah, there's only 2 chances to make the pole. It's now or nothing. That's the final lap. And here we go. The final stretch, and not close. Not even close. He did it at 21.353. Here are the final results for the qualifying session. As you can tell, Smokey leads the front as he has the quickest time, followed by the Langolier in second and Big Orange in third. So yeah, a pretty impressive effort for Smokey, although his car would have to be nerfed coming into the race. So with the Langoliers. And the fabulous Burnside Special disappointingly ended up in last place. It's looking pretty hopeful, but it just wasn't meant to be. He'll start in the rear, but anyways. This is the announcer signing off, and in case you're wondering about the Olympics, well, that series has now been scrapped in favor of this. We'll see you in the race. Catch you guys next time, and peace out. happy racing, everyone.